Guys, in this video, we are going to learn how to build tabs using Material UI components. So basically in this video, we are going to learn how we can arrange the different components in the different tabs. As you can see on the screen, I have two components here. One is the sign in form and another one is the sign up form. So what I have done here is I've just arranged these two components under these two different tabs. So that's what we are going to learn in this video. So in this video, our main focus will be on learning how to build tabs in React.js using Material UI. I'm not going to be focusing on the components here, which are sign in and the sign up components. I'll be using a templates from Material UI to place these components here. So this video is all about Material UI tabs, how to build tabs in React.js. So I have a fresh React application running here, which is running on localhost 3001. So I will try and replicate my sample application, which is here, into a new React application, which is running on localhost 3001. So this is going to be a very interesting video. Stay tuned till the end of the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Now let's go to the Visual Studio Code and start coding this application from scratch. So this application is already running in my Visual Studio Code here on localhost 3001. So to start building this application, first of all, I'll just go to app.js, and here under app.js, I'm just going to remove all the default code that we have here and put hello world to see if my application is running fine. So now let's go to the browser and see. Now we can see the hello world application here. That means our application is running fine. So next thing we are going to do in this project is to install Material UI. So here I'm just going to open a new tab and search for Material UI install. So here on the first link, I'll be able to find the command that I need to install Material UI in this application. So I'm going to copy this command, go back to my application. So here in the application, I'm going to open a new terminal and install Material UI into this application. So guys, now Material UI has been installed in this application. We need to run one more command to complete the installation. So I'll go back to my browser, and if I scroll down here, I should be able to find the command to install Material UI icons. So I'm just going to copy that, go back to my application, and here on the terminal, I'm just going to run this command to install Material UI icons in this project. So guys, all the installations that we are going to need in this project have been completed. So here under the source, I'm just going to create a new folder called components. And here under the components, I'm just going to create two components. One of them is going to be signin.js. And the another component that we are going to need in this application is going to be signup.js. So now we have two components here. Since in this video, we are not going to be focusing on building these components, so I'm just going to copy the template from Material UI to fill the components here. So let's go to the browser, and here I can search for Material UI templates. So here in the Material UI documentation, you will be able to find some free templates that are available from Material UI. And here under the templates, if I scroll down, I can find the source code for the sign in and the sign up form. So let's copy the sign in form first. So I'm just going to click on source code here. This will take me to the GitHub where the source code is. So I'm just going to click on signin.js. So here in signin.js is the entire code that is required to build the sign in components. So I'm just going to copy that entire file. From here, go back to my application. So here in my sign in component, I'm just going to copy this entire component here. We are not going to go into details how this component has been built in Material UI. Probably we'll go through that in another video. So now we have the sign in component. Same way, I'm just going to copy my sign up component from Material UI. So let's go back to the browser. So here in the browser, I can go back to Material UI documentation. And here in the documentation, I also have a source code for the sign up form. So I'm just going to click on source code here, and here I should be able to find the entire code that I'm going to need to build the sign up component. So I'm just going to copy this entire component from here, go back to my application, and here now I have a sign up component. So now we have two components in this project, sign in and sign up. So here in my app.js, I'm just going to import my sign in component, and I'm also going to import my sign up component here. So for a moment, I'm just going to place my sign in component here, and I'm also going to place my sign up component below this. Now let's go to the browser and see how this sign in and sign up is looking in the browser. So if I go to my application, which is running on localhost 3001, so now I can see that I have a sign in form here, and I also have a sign up form, which is placed right below the sign in form. But now the thing is that I don't want to organize these components like that one after another. I'm just going to split these two components into two different tabs as we have seen in the sample application. So let's go to the sample application. So here in the sample application, I have my sign in form placed under the sign in tab, and I have my sign up component, which is placed under sign up tab. So this is something that we are going to learn in this video, how we can organize these components in different tabs. So let's do that in our React application. So to create the tabs in this application, I'm going to be using Material UI tabs component. So here in the browser, I can just search for Material UI tabs, and I can go to the React tabs component, which is available in Material UI. So in this tabs, if I scroll down, there are different kinds of tabs available in Material UI. For example, these are the basic tabs that we can get from Material UI and use it in our application. So I'm just going to expand my code here, and here under the JS, that is a JavaScript code, I'm just going to copy this component from here. So basically we are copying this entire tabs component from Material UI. So let's copy that entire component, go back to our React application. So here under the components, I can create a new file that is going to be tabs.js, and under tabs.js, I'm just going to place my tabs component here. So we have a new component that is called basic tabs under our components folder, which is coming from Material UI. Let's actually have a look at how this basic tabs component is looking in our application. For that, I have to go to app.js, import basic tabs from tabs component. And here under the application, I'm just going to remove my sign in and sign up component for now. And I'm just going to place my basic tabs component. Let's go to the browser and see how this tabs component is looking. So here in the application, I can see that it has created 3 tabs in our application, but we are only going to need 2 tabs here, that is sign in and sign up. So I'm just going to make some changes in this tabs component. So let's go back to the application. So here under the tabs component, if I scroll down a little bit, I can see that they have created 3 tabs here, and they are labeled as item 1, item 2, and item 3. So in this project, we are only going to need 2 tabs. So I'm just going to remove the third tab from here, and here on the second tab, I'm just going to say this is going to be my sign up tab, and in place of item 1, I'm just going to replace it with the sign in tab. So let's save this, and if I scroll down here, there are some custom tab panels placed here for the item 1, item 2, item 3. We are not going to need a third tab here, so I'm just going to remove the item 3 from here. So we are only going to have 2 tabs with the item 1 and item 2. So now if I go back to my application, so here in the application, I can see it has created 2 tabs, sign in and sign up. So next thing we want to do in this application is under the sign in, I'm just going to replace this item 1 with my sign in component. And under the sign up, item 2 is going to be the sign up component. So I'll go back to the tabs component and make some more changes here. So here under the tabs component, I'm just going to import my 2 other components that are sign in and sign up component. So I've just imported the 2 components here. Now let's go to the item 1, and we are going to replace this item 1 with the sign in component. So now the item 1 has been replaced with the sign in component. Same way, I'm just going to replace my item 2 with the sign up component. So now we have a sign in and the sign up component placed under sign in and sign up tabs. So this should be working fine now. So if I save this, go back to my application. So here in the application, I can see that under the sign in tab, I can see my sign in form, and under the sign up tab, I'm able to see my sign up form. So the tabs are working well now. Now we are going to just apply some CSS to bring the sign in and sign up in the center of the page. As we can see in the original application, they are just appearing in the center of the page. So here I'm just going to apply some CSS. Now let's go back to our application and put some CSS to organize the sign in and sign up tabs in the center of the page. So I'll just go back to my application here. So here I'm just going to split my screen so we can see exactly what CSS we are applying on the components. So now here on the tabs component, we can see that there is a box that is having these 2 components, that is the tabs and the custom panels. So what I'll do is I'll just replace this wrapper with a div tag. We are not going to need a box here. So this entire component is going to be wrapped within the div component. So under the div component, we have one box here, which is sign in and the sign up tabs here at the top, and our custom tab panels are placed below. So I'm just going to do one thing here. I'm just going to wrap these custom tab panels also under the box component. So now we have this entire component as a div tag, and under this div tag we have two box components. One box is the sign in and sign up, and another box is this one, which is having all the custom tab panels, which is basically the components that are placed in this. So now what we are going to do is we are going to reduce the width of this box. So on this box, I'm just going to say that the width of this box is going to be 50%. So now you can see that the width is reduced. Sign in and sign up tabs are coming till here. They are not taking the entire screen space. I'm just going to reduce it a little bit more, make it 45%. Let's make it 40%. So 40% is a good width for this. So here on the main div tag, I'm just going to apply some styling that is going to be display flex. Flex direction is going to be column. Let's indent this CSS properly so we can see it on the screen. So display is going to be flex, flex direction is going to be column, justify the content to center, and we are also going to align the items in the center. So this is going to bring the sign in and sign up in the center of the page. So now if I just go to the browser again and expand it, now we can see that our sign in and sign up form is a little bit in the center, but we want this sign in and sign up to be coming here in the center of this sign up form. So to do that, I'll just go to my app.js. Here under the app.js, I have a main div component here, which is wrapping the entire application. So this is the main container that is wrapping the entire application, and here on this container I'm just going to say display is going to be flex, and we are going to justify the content to center. So this is going to bring everything in the center of the page. Now if I save this and go back to the browser, so now we can see that this is looking as we want it to be. So this is in the center of the page, and there are two tabs. Under the sign in tab we can see the sign in form. Under the sign up tab we can see the sign up form. So guys, that's all I wanted to cover in this video about Material UI tabs. If you have any queries, you can leave them in the comments. And if you found a value in this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.